Well, you can see his hair there, but that's John Smith. Two-time Olympic champion, two-time NCAA champion, four-time world champion. The man has done it all, and he's now coaching Oklahoma State. And he said in a talk with me that he felt that, you know, Iowa came prepared, and with this kind of a crowd rooting for you, it certainly helped motivate him. And he gives all the credit in the world to how prepared the Hawkeyes were. But he can be proud, too. Oklahoma State has wrestled very, very well. It's just Iowa had that incredible day yesterday. As I said, Good Friday came early.
That's right. So Slay got their escape. We're tied at 1-1. No riding time allotted.
Come on, Stud, mentally tough. Get your hook. Chop the post.
Slay had that good sequence where he had Branch off balance continually, and he might score here. Oh, and Branch steps over the top of everything. That is the incredible length and balance of that Oklahoma State Cowboy wrestler. Boy, that was incredible. It looked like he was taken down, and he stepped over the top. Something you're told never to do.
And he got the 2 points. Well, there's that diversity he's had to come up with since he has to change his style from that knee damage.
Incredible balance is all I can say for what he just did. That is not supposed to work.
Well, that's what he knows he can do. His body can do some of those things, and he tried to do it last year, and he blew out his knee. But he did it this year. He used his great balance, his great body awareness. Here's a look at it again.
Branch will shoot, but he gets extended, and Slay does a great job of spinning, and there it comes all the way around, and Branch just steps over the top. And despite his power, Slay can't unbalance him, and Branch earns the takedown.
And that could have been a national championship move right now, as Mark Branch up 3-1. 31 seconds to go in this match.
And this is where Branch and Slay lives up to his prediction that nobody can ride him. And he just mows Branch over going out of bounds. Branch had something in his eye, it appeared.
Oh, he got a headbutt by Slay, too, and as any good athlete will know, that he's not supposed to stop until you hear the whistle. Now you see he's already been poked in the eye, Branch has, and then he goes for the head.
And Slay just drives right into him and covers him well out of bounds. Referee could have gotten on Slay for that. But there with the impact to the eye, and then Slay just follows it up because he didn't hear a whistle.
So it is 3-2 right now. Mark Branch in the lead. We'll see if he can continue.
Oh, he's going to be fine. He's not going to pass up an opportunity here in the finals, particularly when he's winning 3-2. 24 seconds remain. They're on their feet. It's do or die for Brandon Slay of the University of Pennsylvania. He needs a takedown or a stall call against Mark Branch. They've both been warned.
Look how low Mark Branch tries to keep himself, to keep Slay from shooting.
Slay's just pushing. He needs to somehow go under Mark Branch or shuck him by so that it looks as though it's a good attempt at a takedown.
And now they'll go back to the center neutral position. 3 seconds to go.
Branch has to just step forward. He can't retreat. And he fulfills it. Mark Branch will win his second national title.
And what a comeback for this man. He could not walk off the mat last year in the finals because of that knee injury. He worked himself to death. He came up with a 31-0 record into the finals and comes through with a national championship in the 167 category for Oklahoma State. He has earned those tears. So Mark Branch, the #1 seed coming in, lives up to that seeding and comes through with a national championship. Back with more from the Unidome in Cedar Falls right after this.
Congratulations, Mark. You were the 9th one to become a 4-time finalist and then to win your second national championship after last year's injury. You knelt down and you contemplated at the end of that match. What were you saying to yourself?
I guess all the emotion just finally caught up with me. It's been a tough year. I'm glad it's over. I had a tough year, and I didn't realize it until after it was over, but it's just a lot of emotion right now.
How were you able to overcome that injury and all of the frustration of working yourself back into this excellent form that you displayed tonight?
A lot of help from my family and God, and just all the support, and my parents, and it's just, I couldn't have done it without any of those.
Well, there was an anxious moment there late in the match. You went out of bounds. You seem to have caught a little bit of a headbutt there unintentionally.
Yeah, he was just coming at me to try to tie it up, and he got me pretty good in the head. I'm still a little dizzy, but I won't worry about that right now.
Well, congratulations, Mark. Second national title.
Thank you.